prima for man. Why this innocent girl? Now, I'm between me no me. Oh, wait, Obi Obeshian be our winner. During his marriage, but it didn't last. In the school of famous marriages, many wives tend to behave stupidly. Don't forget the account. They will put everything that goes on in the household on the social media. And at the end of the day, they get tired and walk out of the marriage. As long as dirty water cannot stop plant for growing, you shouldn't allow the negative comment on the social media to determine your happiness in the marriage. I said, as long as dirty water cannot stop plants from growing, say dirty, say grow an. So as long as dirty water cannot stop plant from growing, you shouldn't allow any negative opinion on the social media to determine your happiness in your marriage. With this, 5 things wise women or wise wives do. The first, they come back up. The first is the power of honor. Now listen to me. Every man has 2 entities. Every man has God, and the same man has Satan in him. Every man has God in him, and the same man has devil in him. It is your honor that will bring the God in your man to give you peace. That is that. And it is your disrespect that will bring the devil in him to cause trouble in the house. Finito. Them can what I say. Your honor to your husband will bring the God in him in order to give you peace. And your disrespect will bring who? The devil in him to cause trouble. The most important thing, may I repeat it, is your ability to ignore or always forgive or ban. Your ability always, what did I say? Forgives the foolishness of your husband. Because our dear nipa, yensem hunupa yemema. A man meboa. Nana yire meboa. You are the most famous woman. So in order to say what me atena wadi I say up to today, no, you constantly forgive the foolishness of your man. Because you gina wa ya fudwini. Wo kofia. Ade a wo kunu be ye akwada 3 years onye. Now she na nim say ya so ya bow, so ya dio. And what say kawa? The foolishness of man in the marriage. So if you want to keep that marriage, counselor is here. Always forgive the foolishness. The first person was Nabal. The wife went to David and said, my husband, fear bitimino. But Matima Wadana Bessis Amity. Until who put Obia or ye Jimmy Sampa. But my wife, I always forgive his foolishness. Obia, Nikuna was saying, Fatumiso, please forgive me in order to save the marriage and to save home. I'm not talking to the real people. If you want to save the marriage and to save home, if you want to think immediately Say, who kuna waware ne neno? Behave say who papa waba akukura wa de begu. Because who papa waba akukura wo bewu. Jimmy or the tifi ho. Obra da oko school kura nyan sanche. I'm not talk to them people. Emema ye nyan sanye ma wa wadie. Biam kan what you say? Debio. Abrantie siso a. Debia onum no fo. Debi onum no fo. Won kan cheme. Hwanum ne no fo. Enyam kwada. Enti be me anum no fo debia no hu so ya kwada. And now I check away or start another year. Now all no for no can say when you own ye. And your faith and a sissy, who better to your way. And more simple what you fear, and if you are saying, now could you wait and also on your mature on your tongue? Yes, be anything. I had the idea I am mature when you beg. So you keep on forgive him because on no quantrache. And what ye Jimmy Sam Natanache. So you are coming to help. Until you are not companion, you are nothing but a helper. What are you coming to help? You are coming to help for him to grow. You are coming to help for him to be mature. About to talk to the real people. About to talk to the real people. Oh yeah. The last one. So you, the man, the husband. You are also ability to ignore the stupidity. I'm saying your man, you can't foolishness, yeah. You can't stupidity. Oh my God. In the school of marriage, a nipa almost yes, I'm wasam the pie ma. Especially. When we say Nikunu, I'm dealing with a famous marriage. And you would need to the end, a cool problem be anything. But a famous somebody like this. Every way, we could do, we find it from no social media. We find it from no. So they take every inspiration from social media and then make them do stupid things. Everything of a sort reply. Them gonna what I say. You don't reply everything on the social media. No. And also, as a man, if you want a better home, your ability to ignore. You am going to what I say? Mesedia. My date how many years? 2.5 years. When will baby? And Jeff, you know, my mom, say first, the Amoako Atta. Says, you are the Kawaii, a Buradina. When you are better, I will children, you know. And from program to program, I want better. Oh, home no. Yes, say, hey, Ubama Mimwaya. Where Ubama Mimwaya? I'm on that. It's a better if you want to move forward, you have to ignore as a man. I'm going to talk to the real people. And the man, the woman has to forgive the foolishness, and the man to ignore the stupidity of the woman. If you are famous and you put it in your mind that as long as dirty water cannot stop grass and plant from growing, your marriage and the happiness of this marriage should never be determined on those who are outside. Woman ya jim papa bi o mutirim. Anya bere bia no mo pa abo. And running there, obi be said that could be another account. Just to insult you and your wife. But what did it bother you? Them and what I say. Let them go to her. You enjoy your marriage. Them and what I say. You nyaje ami says here. No. When you hear it. Huh? I'm telling you, and now you're here, and never and so to Yama Wawari. We don't need to come here. You can come back home. Men the NSA form you Masha Kawan. The main thing, the marriage that God accepted is the both family. This is a ceremony. Whether you do it or not, or you hear it. You married in the kingdom marriage was yesterday. Today is the Eurocentric. You do it. make a matter as here. Nana, he man, but dear, yeah, free have what can I worry. Now send the pain out to Janua, and I'm going to chamber with tea and yet, near Baba soap. Can you handle it? I'm going to talk to them, and I'm being can't catch you. The first person, ladies and gentlemen, I will not take the best man. 3,000 years ago was Samson. Now, what year? And lasted 3 months. The most famous man in Judea, the most famous man in Palestine, and yet his marriage lasted less than 3 months. Why? Because, can I give you that security? And if somebody becomes famous today, that person thinks, my mother is old. That person thinks that my father is an old-fashioned. They don't listen to the advice of their parents. Every famous person, many of them, they have become a demagogue. They don't respond to anybody. They don't listen to any advice until they mess the whole thing up. But Samson messed up. For 40 years, when Tumian was living. But I've prayed for you and with you. Say this marriage will last forever. Will last forever. Amen. 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 Akwaboah stepmother. No, bra. Come on, put your hands together. This is Akwaboah's stepmother. The woman he was living with. Ne papa, and now on mama, I didn't go to boarding school. Now you were Hong Kong. Akwaboah came home and told this woman, said, when you mean free boarding school, and I remember that day. Akwaboah papa and Ibubefu. Why do you want to go to the day school? Well, it's because I want to attend the church closer to us. Because of going to church, you don't want to mean I'm a better school. So this woman carried Akwaboah and said, the baby. It was freedom. On person or boarding school until fear this woman with the nature. Akwaboah. At the end of the day, his father also in the camera said, so far, my God, I made me bay a chow. Amen. And I test my way. And put your hands together for this man. And this man too is one of the most committed members from Hong Kong. And got married to this handsome and gentleman. Or no, I sorry for them. Enti, obe ware na ordinary corn, and no buy, and no far. Test, sorry, the chili ben bois. And no domba office, and was media me call. But me many mean with one chow. Amen. Because of that, we'll go school with our son back Besham office or no Besham office or no Besham office. One time, Mammy by and was say, Miss Romy Ban or Unity when you come home. Now, me ban or whom bear mad. So, like, will be all cool school, I will go in them commercial or whom bear mad. I said, I'm so okay. And yet, we pay more attention. So, Cobabia, Name test, or Cobabia, Name, one time. Behold, mammy, behold, you too. One time, what's our Akwaboah office? I better know what's in the Tiasi. Now, men and often be father and son. And I'm the father and son. The when you will team. Meaning you will team. Now, Uber Chilami the entire. Oh, as some American, we know team free. I'm all the prima forma. Why this innocent girl? Now, and he said something. And was saying, who numbers and so on, no one will go out. And was on fair bear maybe other. And I'm a cotton asking again, who said, your Juma, you too kind. Some ample baby, I mean, who over to me, I came here. I heard that and I hammy. It is as a may power bow, but to make me a tyranno. Never knew how many is safe. And one thing, not back down. Now, and I'm between me no me. Oh, wait, Obi Obishi and be our winner. What do you have to do? More some sir. No, in my office here. May this one become your last killer. And I'm saying, listen to me. Can I go deeper? And I'm saying, Michelle, me no go 2 years, man, when he panted that. So my man, no, so who be mad. That's why God has.